Hello, it's Joanna Garzidi here, and I just want to talk to you about mental preparation for Hurricane Irma. The reason I'm saying this is that it just feels like there's a huge amount of panic. Like people are really panicking right now, and I just got off the phone with a client of mine this morning, and she's just like, oh my god, like just people are going nuts with stuff, and that creates a massive amount of anxiety. And she said, everyone's like getting off of school early because of the Florida being in a state of emergency. And so she was asking her kids like, well, how, are you okay, are you scared? And the kids like, no, we're fine, should we be scared? And so I would just say that it's really important not to start to panic, because there's a couple of things here that I want to share that are really important. Is one, that the media loves to hype things up. I mean, last year I was in Orlando when right before Hurricane Matthew was going to hit, and every time I look at the Weather Channel, I mean, it's just like Hurricane Matthew, everyone's freaking out. All the stores wiped out with supplies, obviously the airport's being shut down. I got out on that last flight. And then we took off before the airport shut, and everyone's cheering, and it's fear. And then obviously when the Hurricane Matthew did much more damage in Haiti, and thank God it wasn't nearly as bad in Florida. But my intuitive sense is that it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Like the lead up to this storm, up to Hurricane Irma, the panic around it, everyone having to get ready is absolutely freaking people out, and it's burning their adrenals out as well. Having to get on the road, then looking at the news updates, seeing what everyone's going through. So I really just encourage you to do your best to find your center, right? The mental preparation here is vitally important for your physical preparation. I also want to say that I really like, when you are seeing the news or you're seeing sort of different reports on social media, do not let yourself go down that rabbit hole of fear. It's so easy to get consumed by that fear and feel like you're just getting hit in your solar plexus and just freaked out by stuff. Just keep coming back to, and this is something you can do really simply, no matter like how much you're doing to get ready, is just to be able to put your hand over your heart, right? Because putting your hand over your heart connects you into your heart, it connects you into yourself. And then just closing your eyes and just taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just being able to release that tension. To be able to soothe yourself by speaking to yourself in a positive way and saying, everything's going to be okay, I am safe, my family is safe, I have everything that I need. But something that happens that when panic strikes, people go into this mode of, okay, like me first, and I gotta just it's like survival, instead of looking at how can you look out for someone else? How can you be that lighthouse for someone else? When someone else is scared, how can you hold that space of calm and positivity for another person? I'm going to pick a card for this in terms of, these are just like these little inspirational cards. I'm going to pick a card here of, where are we now? We're at Wednesday. So we're about supposedly 3 days out from this hitting, from Hurricane Irma hitting. So I'm just going to pick a card. What does Spirit want you to know right now? What is important for you to know? All right, so get specific about what you want. Do you want to stay calm, Or do you want to freak out? Now you may say, well, of course I don't want to freak out. Of course I want to deal with this storm. I just want to get on with my life. But I want you to pay attention to the idea of that part of you that wants to get caught up in stuff, that gets distracted, that gets fearful, and then bringing yourself back to making the choice, making a conscious choice and saying, I'm going to allow myself to be calm. Everything's going to be okay. If I am mentally prepared, I will be physically prepared. If I am mentally prepared, I can hold the space for a loved one or for a stranger. If I'm mentally prepared, I'm going to know that whatever happens, I'm going to be okay. And that when my mind goes to if something terrible is going to happen, like that's not going to happen. And that the support will be there and everything's going to be okay. So, focusing on everything's going to be okay, you are safe. When you feel other people panicking or going into fear, just remembering that, getting specific about what you want and saying, you know what, I don't want to be freaking out. I do not want to be in panic. I don't want to get distracted. I don't want to get fearful. I'm going to focus on, I'm calm, I am centered, I am connected, I am collected, I am safe. I trust my intuition and I know exactly the next step that I need to take, and all is well. So, only takes 10 seconds of mental preparation. If you can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you will stop your body going into stress. You will stop your immune system getting thrown out of whack, and you will then have the energy that you need to get through the next few days leading up to this storm. So really, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be able to look back and go, wow, I wish I hadn't freaked out. I wish I hadn't panicked. I could have saved so much energy and I just could have enjoyed my life more. So use this opportunity where people are scared to be able to be a guiding light for others, to able to help calm others, and just to really form a positive connection with others. This is Joanna Garzilli, sending you lots of love.